Important alert. Police officers are arriving very soon. The person who. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says, my child, you were not supposed to see this yet. Heaven was holding this message until the last possible moment, because if you knew too soon, the enemy would have tried to stop you from receiving it. But now Archangel Michael is here, and I am here, and the time to keep silent has ended. This is not a game. This is not a warning you can treat casually. It is an emergency. Do not ignore this. Do not speak of this to anyone yet. Keep your spirit still, for the moment you open your mouth prematurely, the hands working against you will try to twist this truth. Michael says this is very serious. This is not a small misunderstanding or some passing trouble. There is something moving toward you, not in the shadows anymore, but in the physical world. The police officers are arriving very soon. Their orders have already been given. They are not coming for your harm. They are coming to deliver something, to confirm something, to confront a situation that has been brewing in secret for a long time. You have been booked in a name that is not truly yours, for actions you did not take, for accusations that are not born of truth but of manipulation. The person who booked your name has been watching you quietly, waiting for the right moment to turn your life upside down. But that moment is about to be reversed in your favor, because heaven has stepped in. God says, I have seen the trap set for you. I have seen the papers signed. I have seen the words written in darkness, intended to shame you, to humiliate you, to strip you of credibility and favor. I have watched as this person moved in silence, pretending to be at peace with you while preparing your destruction behind closed doors. They thought you would never know. They thought you would never connect the dots. They thought the day would come when police would stand at your door and you would be unprepared, trembling, afraid. But the truth is, heaven does not allow my chosen to be taken by surprise when I have already decreed their protection. Archangel Michael has been fighting this case in the spiritual realm long before you saw any signs of it in the physical. Do you know how many times they tried to accelerate this against you? How many false witnesses they tried to bring together? How many records they tried to forge? And yet, every single attempt was delayed because angels were holding them back. You wondered why certain things in your life seemed to slow down, why certain opportunities felt postponed. It was because I, the Lord, had to keep you in one place until I cleared the danger from your path. Now the danger is being exposed. Michael says, listen to me, child. This is urgent. The person who booked your name is about to be revealed. This is someone you either know personally or someone connected closely to your circle. They have been speaking to officials under the guise of seeking justice, but their motive was revenge, jealousy, or greed. They could not stand to see your favor grow. They could not accept that you had what they could not take by force. So they went for the next best thing. They tried to stain your name so badly that no blessing would come near you. But here is the divine twist. The very police officers they thought would come to take from you will instead be the ones who confirm your innocence, and their involvement will lead to the person's exposure. God says, I am about to turn this entire situation into a table prepared before you in the presence of your enemies. The same people who laughed, who whispered, who nodded when false reports were spoken about you, they will witness your public vindication. But before that happens, you must know the seriousness of the moment you are in right now. The police are indeed moving. Their arrival is not far. And this is why Michael says, don't tell anyone. The reason is simple. The person who said this trap is listening for any hint of fear in your voice, any movement in your plans, any word you might say that lets them adjust their attack. They are desperate now because they sense heaven's intervention and they feel their control slipping. Do not contact them. Do not warn them. Do not confront them. Silence is your weapon right now. Prayer is your shield. Obedience is your safety. I, the Lord, will handle the rest. You may not see every step being taken in the spiritual realm, but I promise you this, there is nothing happening right now that is outside my control. Every phone call, every document, every witness, every piece of evidence is under my hand. And though they meant this for evil, I will use it for good. You have felt it, haven't you? That strange tension in the air, as though something is about to break. That sensation in your spirit that you are being watched more closely than usual. The sense that conversations are happening behind your back. You were right. That was the Holy Spirit stirring you, alerting you without fully revealing the details yet. Now the details are being opened to you. Because you have to know what you're walking into, and you must walk in with boldness, not fear. They have booked your name in an attempt to bury you. But the burial is becoming a resurrection. This moment, though it feels urgent and dangerous, is actually the beginning of your rise. Michael says, this is why you cannot ignore this. Do you think heaven warns you for nothing? Do you think angels leave their posts and speak into the earth for something trivial? Number. This is serious. This is your life, your name, your destiny. This is an attempt to disqualify you from your calling, to cut you off from opportunities, to turn hearts against you. And it is coming from someone who has studied you long enough to know your weaknesses. But they have underestimated one thing, your divine covering. They forgot that the blood of the Lamb is over you. They forgot that the angels have marked your home. They forgot that you are not an ordinary soul walking alone in this world. You are chosen. You are protected. You are shielded. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. The person who booked your name is closer than you think. This will shock you when you find out, because their public behavior has been one of support, kindness, or even love toward you. But inside, they carried resentment, and in secret, they took steps against you. They have smiled in your face while signing documents against your name. They have offered to pray for you while sending messages to those who seek your downfall. But heaven has been documenting everything. Nothing is hidden from the eyes of the Lord. Child, in the next days, you will see subtle signs before the full exposure. You may notice certain people avoiding you suddenly. You may receive unexpected messages. You may overhear a conversation that seems strange. Do not dismiss these signs. They are part of the unfolding. And when the police arrive, whether they knock on your door, send an official letter, or call you to a meeting, remember this message. Remember that you were already told. You are not being caught unaware. You are being positioned for vindication. The fear you might feel right now is natural, but it is not for me, says the Lord. I am not giving you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. That sound mind is what will keep you steady when the moment comes. Do not be defensive. Do not be reactive. Be calm. Speak the truth. And let heaven do the rest. Your innocence will speak louder than any lie they try to raise against you. Michael warns, the urgency here is not just about what is coming, but about what is at stake. If you mishandle this moment, you could delay the blessing that is tied to your vindication. If you allow fear to push you into speaking too soon, you could alert the one who set this up, and they will try to destroy evidence that would have cleared you. This is why we say again, don't tell anyone. Guard your spirit. Guard your words. The 1-minute window is here. The final moves are being made. The divine chessboard is set. The next play belongs to heaven. God says, I will not allow this trap to consume you. You will see my hand in this. You will see how I turn every accusation into a platform for your elevation. And when it is done, you will understand why I let it come so close, because the same situation they tried to use to destroy you will become the very situation that opens new doors for you. The police will arrive, yes, but not for your downfall. They will arrive as part of the exposure. They will arrive as witnesses to my justice. And when the name of the one who booked you is revealed, it will shake the very circles they have been hiding in. Michael says, watch quickly. The clock is running. The spiritual realm is moving at high speed right now. The next hours and days are critical. Heaven is on high alert. I am at your side, sword drawn. I will not leave you. I will not allow you to be taken down by lies. But you must listen. You must follow the instruction. Do not ignore this. Do not take it lightly. You are not alone. You are surrounded by a host of angels. The enemies you see now, you will see no more. The trap they set will become the pit they fall into. And your name, the one they tried to stain, will shine brighter than ever. You have been warned. You have been prepared. Now, be still and watch what I, the Lord your God, will do for you. You are not here by chance. This message found you because heaven sent it directly to your spirit. The timing is no accident. Every detail of your life has been watched and guarded, but today there is a matter so urgent, so serious, that Archangel Michael himself has stepped forward to speak directly into your heart. He does not do this lightly. He does not come without purpose. And when he comes, it means the heavens have already been stirred, the alarms have already sounded, and your name has been spoken in the high courts of the Lord. Today, this is not about a simple blessing or encouragement. This is about protection, exposure, and a divine warning you cannot afford to ignore. He says, it's an emergency. Don't ignore this. This is very serious. And do not tell anyone. You need to know that as I speak, the realm of the unseen is at war. You have been walking around feeling a strange weight on your spirit. You've had moments where your heart began to race for no reason. Nights when you couldn't sleep. Days when you kept sensing something was moving toward you. That was not your imagination. Those were signals from your spirit. The angels have been whispering to you, trying to get your attention. And now, they are done whispering. They are speaking clearly. Loudly. Michael says, "Important alert, police officers are arriving very soon. And you need to hear who booked your name before it is too late. Your name has been placed somewhere it should have never been. It was not a mistake. It was not confusion. This was deliberate. Someone wanted to tie your name to something you did not do. And heaven has been watching it unfold in secret. This was done in rooms where you were not present, in conversations where you could not defend yourself, and paperwork you have never seen. The one who did this thought you would never find out. They thought they could move quietly, damage your name, and walk away clean. But they forgot one thing: you are protected. You are marked. You are watched over by the Most High God. And nothing can be hidden from His eyes. Archangel Michael says there is a reason you have been seeing the same numbers, hearing the same phrases, feeling the same pull in your spirit these last few days. It was all to lead you to this moment. To make sure you didn't miss this message. He says, do not panic, but do not dismiss this. Heaven has dispatched warriors in your direction. Protection has already been sent. But the exposure must happen first. The person who booked your name is about to be revealed. And when you see who it is, your spirit will tremble, not from fear, but from the shock of the truth. This person has been in your life long enough to know your patterns. They know your routines. They know just enough to twist reality into a weapon. They never wanted to see you rise. On the outside, they smiled. They nodded. They pretended to be neutral. But in secret, they planted seeds against you. This was not random. This was targeted. Heaven calls it a spiritual attack disguised as legal trouble. And God says, I will not allow it to destroy you. You have been marked by favor. But favor draws both light and opposition. When God elevates you, it exposes those who secretly cannot stand your blessing. And this one, the one who booked your name, has been carrying silent resentment for a long time. It started with envy, but it grew into something darker. They began to convince themselves you didn't deserve what you had. They began to whisper to others about your life. They began to look for cracks in your armor. And when they couldn't find any real ones, they tried to create them. This is why Michael says, this is very serious. Do not tell anyone. You are about to watch divine exposure happen in real time. The police involvement you are hearing about now is not meant to break you. It is meant to clear you. God says, I am turning the tables. What was meant to be your downfall will become your deliverance. What was meant to trap you will reveal the true enemy. But you must remain still in spirit. Do not rush. Do not try to fix this in your own strength. Do not confront this person yourself. I, the Lord your God, have already sent Michael to handle the confrontation in the unseen realm. This is why things in your life recently felt off. Why certain people started acting differently. Why conversations felt strange. It's because the spiritual pressure around you was increasing. The enemy was trying to push the last piece of his plan into place before heaven could intervene. But heaven has already moved. The alarm in the spirit has been sounded. Archangel Michael stands armed beside you. You are not walking into this alone. There is a very important detail here. The one who booked your name was confident you would never suspect them. They hid their tracks behind layers of pretense. They acted as though they were distant from the matter. But God says, I have already lifted the veil. In the Spirit, their name is written in bold letters next to yours in the record of this act. And what is recorded in heaven will now manifest in the earth. The exposure will be undeniable. Michael is urging you to be alert for signs in the next few days. There will be conversations you overhear, messages you accidentally receive, papers you are shown by coincidence. These are not coincidences. They are arranged moments. Heaven will not let you walk blind into your own defense. Every piece of evidence you need to clear your name will be placed in your path. And the shock of who did it will be matched only by the relief that you were protected from their ultimate plan. You must understand this is not just a legal situation. This is a spiritual declaration of war against your destiny. The enemy thought if they could tie your name to trouble, they could slow you down, make you doubt yourself, and cause others to question your integrity. But God says, I am your defender. I am your judge. I am your witness. No false words spoken against you will stand. Every tongue that rises will be silenced. Every trap set will be revealed. Every document forged will be torn apart. Archangel Michael says the urgency is not because you are in danger of losing. The urgency is because this is a prophetic moment. The exposure of this person will shift the trajectory of your life. When the truth comes out, it will not only clear you, it will elevate you. People who doubted you will be forced to honor you. Doors that were closed will open wider. Your name will not be associated with shame. It will be associated with victory. And the very person who tried to use your name against you will have to watch as God uses your name to bless you. This is why Michael says, do not tell anyone. Do not spread the details. Do not try to defend yourself in the court of public opinion. Let heaven handle this. Let the police arrive. Let the revelation unfold. Your silence will speak louder than any explanation. When the truth is revealed, your peace will prove that you were protected all along. God says you will feel a great shift in your spirit when the exposure begins. It may start with a heaviness lifting from your chest. You may find yourself unexpectedly calm in moments that should make you nervous. That's because I am already working behind the scenes. You will stand in rooms where others are trembling, but you will not tremble. You will hear accusations that should wound you, but they will not wound you. Because I, the Lord, am your shield. The person who booked your name will face their own consequences. This is not for you to decide. You are not being called to revenge. You are being called to witness divine justice. And divine justice is perfect. It leaves no doubt about who is in control. You are not alone. You were never alone. And now that the hour has come, heaven is closer than ever. The alarms have been sounded. The angels are in position. The truth is about to break open. Police officers are arriving soon, not as a curse, but as part of the divine plan to bring the truth to light. The person who booked your name will no longer hide in the shadows. Michael says, stay ready. Stay silent. Stay in faith. Because the moment of revelation is almost here. And when it happens, you will remember this message. You will say to yourself, God told me this would happen. And your faith will rise to a new level. Finally, God says, I have sealed you in my protection. You will not be taken out. You will not be destroyed. You will come out of this with more than you had before. And the enemy will regret ever touching your name. My child, this is not the time to be distracted. This is not the time to delay. You have been called here in this exact moment because the heavens have issued a red alert over your life. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword and has ordered me to tell you, with no hesitation, that it is an emergency. Do not ignore this. This is very serious. Yes. Do not tell anyone about what you are about to hear. This message was not meant for a crowd. It was meant for you alone. It carries details that could shake your very soul, and you must understand why it is being revealed now. Important alert. Police officers are arriving very soon. They are not coming by coincidence. They are coming because the person who booked your name, the one who has tried to entangle you in a web of lies and accusations, has now been identified. And what you do in the next moments will decide whether you walk into your divine breakthrough or remain trapped in the net they laid for you. Watch quickly, for the clock is already ticking. This is not a scare tactic. This is not a vague prophecy. Heaven does not send warnings without reason. For months, perhaps even years, your name has been in places you never knew, spoken in conversations you were never invited to, written in documents you never signed. Someone has been moving in the shadows, crafting a plan so deceptive that you might not have believed it even if you saw it forming. They have been smiling at you while sharpening a knife behind your back. They have been pretending to stand for you while actually standing on the side of those who wish to see you fall. My beloved child, I speak to you now through the stillness of your heart because the hour is urgent and the matter is delicate. Heaven has whispered this to me with deep concern, and Archangel Michael stands beside you in this very moment, his sword drawn, his eyes fierce with divine protection, his voice commanding that you do not take this lightly. The words you are about to hear are not meant to frighten you, but to prepare you, to awaken you, and to surround you with a shield of God's unshakable covering. This message is for you alone. You must guard it, for what is being revealed is not for idle ears. Heaven has watched every move around you, every hidden scheme, every shadowy whisper, and what has been uncovered is both urgent and extraordinary. Archangel Michael says with a voice that thunders in the spirit, it's an emergency. Don't ignore this. This is very serious. Don't tell anyone unless God instructs you. He is looking over your shoulder right now, ensuring that nothing and no one interferes with this divine alert. In the realms beyond sight, an intense spiritual battle is taking place, one in which your name, your destiny, and your very peace have been pulled into the center. The enemy thought you would never find out, but God's timing is perfect, and now the truth must be placed into your hands. In the last few days, something has been set into motion. There is movement in the physical realm that mirrors what has already been decided in heaven. Police officers, real, tangible authorities, are moving even as you read this, not to harm you, but because your name has been booked in connection with something you never authorized, something so far from your character that heaven itself is indignant at the injustice. A person you know, whether by face, name, or reputation, has placed your name into records, into documents, into matters designed to draw trouble to your doorstep. They have woven your name into a falsehood, thinking they could shift the consequences onto you. God says, I have seen their heart. I have seen the moment they did it. I have seen every paper, every word, every hidden transaction, and I have also sent my angels to stand guard at your home, at your life, and at your spirit. Archangel Michael is not pacing. He is standing still and firm, which is even more serious, because when he stands like this, it means the next move is heaven's, and nothing will stand in its way. He has stationed angels in positions you cannot see, by your front door, by your windows, in your sleep, and even in places you have yet to go. Every plan against you is now under divine surveillance. This person, the one who booked your name, did not act out of ignorance. They acted with full knowledge of what they were doing. They thought you were too quiet, too trusting, too unprepared to fight back. They assumed your faith made you an easy target, but they forgot that your faith is not weakness. It is your armor. They forgot that the God who sees in secret rewards and protects in the open. They forgot that Archangel Michael does not sleep. In the spirit, I see a sealed envelope with your name written in bold letters. It is being carried by unseen messengers to places of authority. Some of these are human officers, police who will come to your location, but others are divine officers, angels who are arresting demonic forces assigned to your life. The earthly officers are moving in accordance with a protocol, but the heavenly officers are moving in accordance with divine order, and it is the heavenly order that will prevail. Do not panic when you hear movement outside, when you hear doors knocking, when you see unexpected visitors. God says, be still and know that I am God. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. I am your defense. I am your witness. I am your advocate. The truth will rise to the surface like gold refined by fire. What was hidden in shadows will be brought into the open. The one who dared to attach your name to falsehood will tremble when the light of God's justice shines upon them. Archangel Michael says that the enemy tried to weave a trap that looked convincing from the outside. They tried to plant details that could make someone believe the lie, but even before their plan reached its final stage, heaven intercepted it. Your name is already under divine correction. God is walking ahead of you into every place where your name has been spoken, where it has been written, where it has been recorded without truth. Every file, every document, every digital record is being surrounded by God's fire of truth. No accusation will stand because no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Child of God, This is not just about clearing your name. It is about elevating your destiny. The enemy overplayed their hand. What they meant for evil will become a testimony that shakes even those who once doubted your calling. You will not come out of this just free. You will come out promoted. You will not come out just unharmed. You will come out stronger, with a new level of authority in both the spiritual and earthly realms. You must prepare your spirit. Keep your heart in a posture of prayer. Do not waste time arguing with those who try to provoke or confuse you. Your defense is not in your words, but in God's hands. Let Him fight for you, and you will hold your peace. Archangel Michael says that in the next hours and days, you will notice unusual signs. People you have not heard from in a long time will suddenly try to contact you. News will reach your ears in ways you did not expect, and certain faces will show nervousness when they see you. Do not be distracted by their behavior. Keep your eyes on the Lord. Even as the police officers approach, even as the earthly system tries to make sense of what is unfolding, you are wrapped in the shelter of the Most High. Psalm 9:1 is not just a scripture for you. It is your present reality. God has given His angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. They will lift you up so that nothing, not even the smallest trap of the enemy, can harm you. Right now, in the courts of heaven, your case is being reviewed. The judge, God Himself, has already declared you innocent. The prosecution of hell has been silenced. The defense of heaven has spoken. Now, the manifestation of that ruling is making its way into your earthly reality. Every voice that dared to lie against you will be forced to tell the truth. Every hand that signed against you will be exposed. Every foot that ran to spread false news will stumble. God says, I am your refuge and fortress. I am the one who will stand between you and every arrow of accusation. Trust me completely. I have never lost a battle, and I will not lose this one. So breathe, child. Do not let fear rule your heart. When the knock comes at the door, let it be met with the peace of knowing the heaven's army stands behind you. When the questions come, answer with integrity and let God's presence speak louder than any word you say. You will see the downfall of the one who booked your name falsely, not because you fought them with your own strength, but because you allowed God to fight for you. Archangel Michael says, watch quickly. The tables are turning faster than they planned. The one who tried to send the storm to you will be caught in the flood of their own making. You will stand on dry ground, singing the song of deliverance. Even now, heaven leans close to whisper this assurance, you are not alone. You are loved beyond measure. You are defended by forces stronger than anything in this world. The God who parts seas, who shuts lions' mouths, who walks in the fire with His children, is the same God standing beside you now. And He will never leave you. My beloved child, you must not take these words lightly. Heaven has stirred, and the angels have moved swiftly to place this urgent message into your hands right now. This is not ordinary, this is not something to delay, and it is not for everyone's ears. This is only for you. Even now, as you read, Archangel Michael stands beside you, his sword of light drawn, his eyes burning with holy fire, whispering to you, it's an emergency, do not ignore this. There are matters that heaven has been watching unfold in silence for a long time, but now the hourglass has run out of sand. The truth cannot wait. The situation has reached a point where divine intervention is necessary, and God has commanded that you be warned before the next moment passes. My child, do not tell anyone about this message, for there are forces that would seek to twist its meaning, distract you from its urgency, or even keep you from acting upon it. This is your private instruction from the highest throne, carried by the chief warrior of heaven himself. The sound of approaching footsteps is not in your imagination. Even now, the physical realm is beginning to move in alignment with the spiritual warnings you have been sensing deep in your soul. Police officers, real, living agents in this earthly realm, are on their way because a record bearing your name has been brought forward. But God says you must not fear. You are not abandoned, and you are not without defense. This is not a punishment, this is a divine exposure. The person who set this in motion, the one who booked your name in this matter, has been hiding in the shadows for far too long, thinking their deception could not be traced back to them. But God sees all things, and the book of their actions has been open in heaven's court from the very beginning. Archangel Michael says you must watch closely, for what is about to unfold will not just be an earthly event, it will be a spiritual unveiling. The person responsible is someone who never wanted you to know the depth of their intentions. They thought you would forever remain blind to their schemes. They have smiled in your presence, spoken soft words, maybe even shown fake kindness, all while planting traps beneath your path. But the trap they set is about to snap shut, not on you, but on them. For heaven has decreed that their own plans will backfire, their own hands will be